Hi, Dyslexic Genius here, Brett Hurt. What I'm going to talk about is an Edison Home model, or a standard also, and the weak link in the gear train and what happens to it. What happens is the spring barrel here, this gear off the spring barrel drives this gear, which drives this gear, which drives this little brass gear that I just put in. And the pressure from this gear drives this. And this is what happens when they come unshut. They absolutely break. And this is a weak link in them. So what you have to do is that this gear has to be pressed on. So you'll have to buy a new one or send it to someone who can put on a new gear for you. And this is what the new gears look like. But to put this gear on properly, you have to it has to be pressed on. And if you press the gear on, let's say this, you're pressing this gear on, it can twist on you. So you have to have a bracket like this. I built this one just for this kind of work. The new gear fits in here, and the shaft for the gear runs through this hole. And all this is at 90 degrees. So when you put the gear on, it lines up with the shaft, and then this just pushes it on. It doesn't let the gear twist on you. And then you have to push it on. And when you're done, you'll be aligning this gear here is adjustable with a screw, but you'll get it very close. You have to keep coming in and testing to see where it goes. It gets a little complicated, but you have to line both gears up, and this gear has to be pressed on. And when these things break, it sounds like a spring broke in a motor. My customer brought it in, and he said it made one heck of a noise. And he said, "Can you take a look at it?" And I said, "Sure." And I went, "Your gear broke." And sometimes this eats the spring too, because then the gear goes, the spindle shaft goes one way and the gear goes another way. It's brutal. You know, I love this hobby. I wanted to point this out, and that's my tip for the day.